Well, good
Yay!
evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are your brothers in arms. It is currently Sunday, October the 11th, 9:35 p.m. on the Eastern Seaboard, and we've been trying our best to get started at 9, but technical difficulties, and they happen. No big deal. But here we are. We're with you. You're with us, we hope. You
What?
can find us live right now on twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms Podcast. You can follow us on our Twitter at your BIA podcast just to get a better idea of when we're coming to you live on the Twitch. But if you catch this later on in the week in the daily download or whatnot through your podcasts, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. My name is Patrick. I'm the oldest of the three. Then you have Greg, who looks like he's chilling like a villain with his
Straight
what
up.
is that, Colorado Rockies shirt or hat. Yeah, look at that young man.
Rockies hat,
Yeah,
Utica Comets.
Utica Comets, and that's their
Got
what?
a
Their
rep.
hockey team?
Good. That is the local hockey team up in New York.
Their minor league? They don't have
Yes.
leagues. They have minor something. Minor habits, minor.
They're not an NHL team. They're a
Are they a farm?
farm team
Farm.
basically.
Got it. Farm.
Essentially, yeah, they're a farm team.
I got you.
Thank you.
And then our youngest, Alex, over there. This young man is in a completely different location because, well, he's got a great story to tell. So, but we'll get to that in just a moment. Bud, it's good to see you. That mustache, I'm telling you, only you, only you, looking good, man. Looking
Thanks,
real
sir.
good. Absolutely,
Rocking it.
it
Yeah,
complements
no,
the
I can't do
eyebrows
the
really
mustache.
well. You know, it like symmetry. Your face is the epitome of symmetry, and I'm just in awe. Love it, love
I'm selling. Jealous.
it.
Sorry.
No, you should be. That's okay. Good deal. So, real quick, this will be episode 41 when it hits the airwaves of the podcast. I don't know what it is with it being Twitch and whatnot. Just this seems to be our weekly. Hey, let's meet up and talk. So here we are. Thanks for hanging out with us. It is very good to have you. Our numbers is crazy, guys. We went like 3 days in a row where we had 12 downloads, and 6 downloads. I don't know what was going on. I talked to mom earlier in the week, this last week. So this is Sunday, the beginning of the week. I talked to her earlier in the week last week, and she was like, "Yeah, you boys are with me all day long." I was like, "How?" She said, "I just listened to your podcasts." And so, mom, thanks. Thanks for hanging out with us. Uh, Dad catches us too. He
we have
tends
we
to
have
call me the moment that we say goodbye on this podcast. He tends to call me and gives me a hard time about a couple things, which is great because dad picks up on things and he picks up on things that other people wouldn't, and it's hilarious, and it's also kind of uh I now I got to be more careful about how and what I say. But no, that's not what he
we
wants, and that's not why he's saying it. He just wants to be a part of it. And so, Dad, thank you for hanging out with us and for giving me a hard time in as a father should. So thank you. But
That
here
is
we are,
everything.
boys. We're back at it again. It's later than usual, but you know what? It is what it is. Alex, you got to be at work tomorrow.
Nope.
Oh, that's right. And Greg, no.
government holiday, baby. I
What
know,
is
right?
what is
I'm not
tomorrow?
working.
Columbus Day, I think?
Tomorrow
No.
is Columbus Day. Yeah, it is a
What?
government holiday.
He's got to Google it.
This isn't right. This isn't right. Fine, whatever.
I'm not complaining.
Oh, no
This is the
doubt.
most
Definitely not
time I've had
complaining.
off in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Yeah. It's wonderful.
Yeah, okay, you can stop. It's okay. I'll get over it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Plus, the stuff that I had to do tomorrow. I don't have to do anymore. So it's an actual day off. It's great.
Hooray! What happened?
Well, Liz is actually up here. If you guys were watching, she popped up in the right hand corner of my screen with some walrus tusk chopsticks. Um,
Walrus tusk.
yeah, she's not doing it anymore, but there she is. Um,
Hi, Liz.
but they all say hi. But she came up
Hi.
on Thursday night, and I had to go to work on Friday. And I actually had duty on Friday that they let me out of the second part of it, so that we could go and look for houses. As you guys know, I've been living with some friends up here,
Mm-hmm.
and we've been waiting on the house to sell in Charleston. Praise the Lord, that's done with. And now we jumped into the housing market up here, which is even crazier than down in Charleston.
Really?
Oh, yeah, dude. Greg can definitely attest to this. Quite literally, stuff goes on
Can
the market,
can confirm.
and within hours, it's under contract.
It's it's gone.
Gee whiz.
Yeah, some of the houses we looked at, we looked on Friday and Saturday. Um, some of them quite literally weren't even online yet because our realtor looked and saw them on MLS and was like, all right, these are the ones we want to go see. And we went and looked at them, and before they even posted on Zillow, they were already under contract. So
That's insane.
it was ridiculous. In roughly about like a 15-hour time period, we probably saw 16 or 17 houses. And quite honestly, out of all of those, there were maybe like four that were contenders. Um, but almost all of them that we saw were under contract today.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Excuse me.
So we saw
Oh,
one at the
pretty.
beginning of the day yesterday, which is actually like 2-ish miles from the hotel that we're staying at.
Mm-hmm.
And we got there like right when we were supposed to. We looked at it and we said, "Yep, this is the one." And we immediately went and saw another house. And we got done with that. We went with our realtor to IHOP and sat down, did all the paperwork, put our offer in, and then we didn't get the house.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. So we got the text message late in the evening, and within 5 minutes, we got another text message that said that the lady who had, won the offer, um, started looking at it and realized that there were too many tolls in between where this house was and where she worked. So she would be spending way too much money every day, just going to work. So she backed out.
That's crazy to think like that.
Yep.
I mean, it makes sense, but geez, that you have to think like that.
Well, I mean,
Rough.
it's where I'm at. There are at least 7 tunnels, 2 of which are bridge tunnels, and 5 out of the 7 all have tolls.
Yikes. And how
And,
much is a toll? A couple of
um,
bucks?
one of them is $2,
Okay.
just across, and then the rest of them range from like a buck 25 ish, and all the way up to one that is $4.
What?
Yeah, to cross it.
Can you get one of those passes? Like, can you get one that like
Oh yeah,
reduces your
Yeah.
toll and all that jazz?
yeah. You can get an easy pass, but those are easy pass prices. Yeah, without an easy pass, crossing the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel literally is like $6 or $7.
That's bananas.
Mm-hmm.
BANANAS.
See,
NAS. Shanks.
so they
Welcome to the Northeast, bro.
it's
Wow.
crazy. But they called us back and said, "Hey, yeah, we'll take your offer. We're gonna send you the counter because we said we would pay asking, and then we put in something called an escalation clause, where apparently if an offer comes in higher than ours, we will automatically change our offer to $1,000 more than their offer.
Whoa.
Yeah. Um, and I mean, obviously, it has a cap. We'll go up to however much. So we threw our hardest numbers that we could at it. We'll go all the way up to this number, in $1,000 increments until we beat whatever other offer is out there. And we
And how
still
long
lost.
was this out? What?
Um, about 6 hours, 7 hours maybe.
And you still lost that one?
Yeah, but
Oh man.
that's the lady that didn't want to drive and take all those tolls. So they called us back.
Right.
They sent us back the counter offer, which was I think like five above asking, and we took it. So we still got the house that we wanted.
Wait, so
That's awesome.
it was 5 above what you were asking for?
No, five above what they asked for.
But did it precede your $1,000 increment thing?
No.
So you got it less. Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go, man.
Yep.
So now what are you waiting on?
We've got an inspection on Wednesday. We're gonna do a walkthrough
Okay.
and see all of that stuff, and then Liz goes back to Georgia on Thursday. Um, and then we're already, I'm already with the finance guy. He's already ready to write him a check. So we got to do the VA appraisal. So they have to go and check that. That's the next big hurdle because if the VA appraises it for lower than what they're asking, then that's as much as the VA will pay. They won't write any other loan higher than that.
Okay.
So
Man.
there's still stuff that can happen, right? They can say, yeah, this is what we think the house is worth. This is what it's appraised for, and then we can negotiate from there. Either we can meet them in the middle somewhere or something, or the VA actually appraises it for higher than what we paid for it, which is what things are looking like right now. But I don't know, so we'll see.
That's amazing, man. Congratulations. I hope everything comes out bananas for you. I mean, I hope it's great. That's
Well,
fantastic.
appreciate it. So
That's fantastic.
there's
And the fact that you guys were able to roll on something like this, and
Oof.
Greg, you're still looking.
Yeah, well, it's a different market up here. I'm looking for something like
I got you.
Alex is shopping for single family homes. I'm looking at townhomes.
Got it.
So the market's a
Got
little
it.
different.
mhm.
Alex, I cut you off there. I'm sorry. What were we gonna finish with?
I have no idea, but it's okay.
Sorry, dude.
It's
Think
all
about
right.
it. Write it
It's
down. We'll go back.
a good thought. It's a
That's
good
right.
thought.
Yeah,
Just perfect thought.
my mind
It,
is a
it made
steel
me
trap
tingle.
for certain things. My own thoughts are not one of them.
No, I'll find something here. There's a couple that are supposed to be coming on the market this month. There's one in the neighborhood down in Fredericksburg, which I really like. Um, that my realtor is hoping. So he sold the guy the house. He and his wife are planning to move back to Peru,
Oh,
and
wow.
they're
Moving
talking putting
back
their
to
house on
Peru.
the market. Yeah. So she's from Peru. He's from here from the States. But
What do they speak in
I'm
Peru?
praying. I'm praying that that house
Portuguese, I believe.
comes
Okay.
on the market because I it's exactly what I want. It's a corner lot in a town. It's a quarter lot townhouse, three
Can you Google
stories,
something for me?
has all the fixings in it. Like we'll see.
I got you.
What language do they speak
Fingers
in
crossed.
Peru?
That's right, man. We'll join in you. We'll join with you. Good
Portuguese,
stuff.
but I'm not sure. I'm asking
Well,
Smart Home real quick. Hang on one second.
yeah, please do.
Yeah, you're good though. Smart Home travels.
Oh, it goes with you.
Oh, I don't know why
I
that's so
was almost
funny.
right. Smart Home says Spanish and something else I can't pronounce. Mara and something else.
All right.
Not
Uh,
Portuguese though. I was wrong.
thank you, Smart House. Thank you, Smart Home. You know, you're
They
so
say
blessed
thank
that
you.
it travels with you. I'm telling you.
I am in fact, and she is very smart.
Eh,
Love you.
So my week has been rather, oh, just another rinse and repeat of the previous week, but that's okay. You know, it's all good. Things got done. Um, in the Salvation Army world, we've got a lot of different things. A lot of plates spinning. Um, you all remember growing up how busy and hectic kettle
mm-hmm.
season is, and angel tree, and all of that. And then on top of that, you've got all the other functions that you still got to do. Well, now we get to roll in COVID as well. And so,
Oh, this makes you more interesting.
oh my goodness, trying to do everything while still being socially distant, it's practically impossible. But we have faith. You know, nothing is impossible with God. All things are possible.
You alright?
So we're just learning to think outside of the box, or as Pop would say, think outside of the box while still coloring within the lines. Um, it's it's a process, and it's something. So we had a fantastic committee meeting on Thursday with some very bright individuals from our community, and I think we're in the right direction, and it's very exciting. But with that being said, it's October, and we've got to move on it now. Because kettle season starts for us middle of November, and it's already a third of October is already gone, and crazy stuff like that. But oh, speaking of which, we officially got billed for the next year of
What?
our podcasting host site. So yeah, that happened, and good times, and we could talk about that later. But that
Yeah.
just reminds me that we've hit a year officially dropping our podcasts, putting them on the air, and we almost. So if you think about it, if this is episode 41, we have we were short an episode every week by about 11 11 episodes. 11 weeks we missed you. So for those of you who have hung on for all 41 episodes, counting today, thank you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for being a part of this
It's
journey with
impressive.
us. Because number one, we can do this and we can have a blast, but hearing you involved too, just really blesses our hearts. So thank you. And also seeing those numbers and seeing where people have downloaded and you know the different areas of the world, not just the states. That's really cool. So thank you for that. And
It's
happy
wild.
first birthday, everybody! Happy first birthday, brothers. So
Woo.
yay, we're one. We're moving out of diapers. Good times. But
Can we
yeah,
walk yet?
can't. I think we're up to walking. Alex, you're in the
Yeah.
baby field. Are we walking?
We are running circles around our mother-in-law's house.
Running circles. Fantastic. Fantastic. We're probably not potty trained though yet.
No.
No,
No,
we're
No.
not even thinking
no.
about that one yet. No.
We are definitely not potty trained yet.
But we're running circles, so that counts. That counts.
Yeah.
That's good.
My wife just chimed in and said she's 15 months old. So she's a little bit older than we are.
Nice. Love it.
Podcast just turned 1.
Love it. So, craziness for this week is another
Think,
rinse and repeat. It's going to be good. You boys, you both had what do you call it? Duty? Not duty. Haha,
It's
duty.
duty.
Uh, is it duty? Okay, sweet.
It's duty.
yeah,
So you both
duty.
had duty.
I
So both
do.
of you are kind of crunchy, especially you, Greg. You've been yawning like you need some caffeine or something.
Brother, I literally, I was on duty Friday night, and then it's been an interesting week. Um, so work's been kind of weird with everything going on, here in the DC area. Uh, so we've been kind of just rolling with the punches. And then I got a chance, and there's a couple different things we'll talk about. So, Alex, I finally listened to you and I downloaded the first book of one of the first books by, I don't know if it's his first book, but Brian Sanderson,
Brandon Sanderson.
Brandon Sanderson. So I got a Brandon Sanderson book, started reading that.
Which one?
Um, uh, like The Way of Kings, or
Good start. Good start.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Way of
just kind of
Kings.
looked around. I was like, let's go with this one. Way of Kings. I'm completely lost. I have, he created this world and just kind of like, I don't know if there's a book before this one.
No.
Okay.
There's also
So yeah,
Words
so
as
he just kind of
Radiance, but
throws
that's
you
the
into
second
this
one.
world.
Right. No.
It's
So
it's
you're
it's just
you're right where
literally
you
just
need to
kind of
be.
goes. He goes, yeah, he just kind of goes, okay, here you go. Here's this huge world that I created. Have fun. And just
Yep.
kind of throws you in the middle of it and doesn't explain a thing and expects you to know what the heck's going on. Um, so I started reading that. Great book. Definitely love the world, like the story, story building. A little disjointed, but so far I'm definitely enjoying the read. Um, this whole like shard plate and shard swords and whatnot is really freaking cool. I think it's neat. So
Oh, it
it's
is.
definitely an interest to me.
Oh, it
Uh,
is. Did you see
I love
Sanderson
the
got
idea of like
he put out book
super.
4, Rhythms of War. He put out the cover art for book 4, Alex.
No.
Oh yeah, check his Twitter.
Hmm.
Not Brian
Oh,
Sanderson,
thank
Brandon
God. So
Sanderson.
Brandon Sanderson. So he's actually writing. Thank God.
Oh yes, yeah, he's writing.
I'm kind of like hating. I kind of hate Rothfuss right now.
Yeah, I think we all do, but that's all right.
Put out in.
Huh?
Um, but no. So started reading that. Definitely enjoying it. Thank you for the recommendation.
806
Yeah.
ampersand.
Friday night had duty,
You're welcome.
which
Sorry.
was
I should
completely
have that
different
here.
from what I've ever done with any school. Like literally, all I did was check people in and off leave, answered the phone, and made sure that the barracks didn't burn down. And that was it. So I drove over to the barracks and went and checked on the Marines and made sure that they were being somewhat civil, which they were. They were having a really good time. It was kind of uh, it was good for my soul just to walk in and see all the Marines hanging out and just, fellowshipping and having a good time with each other. So that was really cool. But that meant I was up stupid late on Saturday.
Oh, no doubt.
Friday night, Saturday morning. Um, got up early Saturday, changed over, put the new guy came and replaced me because it's only a 24-hour post. And then went and figured out what the heck's wrong with my truck. Pulled the pulled all the covers off the front end. Found I've got a coolant leak. Um,
Ooh.
So,
and I've been trying to figure out where the heck it's been coming from, and sure enough, it's coming from the radiator. And I can't patch my radiator, so I had to buy a new radiator. and I'll probably end up replacing that on Tuesday. Pull that out and put the new one. So did that on Saturday, and then slept Saturday afternoon. Like I got back to the house, took a shower, and was like, yeah, I'll just lay down for a minute, and I was gone. Um, and then Saturday night, I told you about this, Patrick.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I think I mentioned this to you as well. I went and played in a community band.
You went and played in a community band.
Yeah,
All right.
and I'll tell you what, that was interesting. Um,
Want me to try
so
something?
the backstory on this. So my realtor, who I'm working with,
Have you tried a factory
um,
reset on it?
both his kids play horns. He got them both. They all three of them play trombone. Um, Go figure. But they got the low brass section in spades. But he when I first met him and I told him, my backstory and like, yeah, no, I was a Marine bandsman. He's like, oh, do you still play? I'm like, yeah, no, I'm nowhere near as good as I was because I don't practice nearly enough. But yeah, no, I can still hold my own. He goes, well, we have this group, we play, the kids play in it. It's mainly younger, it's mainly a youth group. There's a couple adults that sit in as well. Would you be interested in playing with us? Sure. Let me know the date and time, and I'll do it. So he hit me up earlier this week, and he's like, so we've got a gig on Saturday. Do you want to play? Absolutely. That sounds like fun. I'd love to sit in. Well, I woke up Saturday afternoon after this hardcore nap, threw on some clothes, and started driving down there because like literally I'd overslept. I gave myself just enough time to get down there. And I'm on my way, and he calls and he goes, hey, so I spoke to the band director and there was some miscommunication. Okay, what's up? He goes, we don't have an extra tuba. I don't have a horn for you, or a tuba for you. But do you play baritone?
As a
Sure,
matter of
I
fact.
do.
Sure.
I started on it. I'm not very good because it's not my primary instrument, but I can play it. He goes, okay, you're gonna play, you're gonna play baritone for us. Okay, I can do that. And so I show up and they pull out this, it's actually a nice horn. It was a Yamaha, it was a four valve, it was a four valve euphonium, and it wasn't a bad little instrument. Um, they put this horn in my hands. He's like, you guys play this, and then they give me all the music. So I sit down in the low brass section, and it's him, or it's one of the kids on the end, him, his two sons, and then me. And I start looking through this music, and we started in the one. They had two different binders, and they're like, this music might be a little bit out of date because we haven't had a euphonium player in a while, so no one's updated any of the music for the instrument. Like, yeah, okay, that's fine. I can, I'll just, we'll make it work. And so we play through the first song, and I'm like, okay,
Thank you.
this isn't bad. I can kind of play. And then we start switching from one binder to the other. Well, I pull out the other binder, and I wasn't paying attention. And thank God his son was sitting next to me because he looks over and he points it out to me. He goes, hey, that binder, all the music's in treble clef. That's not a problem, is it?
Well,
I was like, actually, it's not, but thank you for pointing it out. And oh, crud. So before the night was done, and we were flipping between the two binders,
hmm
and then there were pieces that I didn't have, and so they had a couple iPads, and they would snap photos of other music and hand you the iPad. You'd play off that. So anything that I didn't have, I was playing the trombone part. So I was bouncing between
It's
reading
ridiculous.
treble clef, reading bass clef, baritone part, which is written an octave higher on the on in the it's written an octave higher than tuba music.
Right.
Oh, and I was playing trombone parts at the same time, which is even higher.
So the next time he
So
asks you, "Hey, do you know how to play treble clef?" You should say, "Hey, dude, have you heard of the podcast Brothers in Arms? You should check it out because you know all these things." But I digress.
yeah, tell you a little bit about my history.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was definitely it was fun. Um, like I said before we started, my lips feel like Jello because playing that tiny little mouthpiece kicks my butt. Um,
Oh.
yeah, I know, right? Poor baby.
No.
But more specifically too, it was definitely it was fun. It was fun playing. It was a bunch of pop tunes, bunch of jazz and Motown stuff, um, and and then more specifically too, it was my brain doing mental flip-flops, trying to read
That's
all of
cute.
this music.
Yeah.
Um, so I definitely had a good time, but I'm
That's
just
fantastic,
next
man.
time I'm just gonna be
Yeah.
like, let's make sure we're all on the same page of what instrument I'm playing before, so I can start mentally preparing myself before they put an instrument in front of me and say, okay, you just play this. Okay.
You guys want to see my shirt?
So that was Saturday, and then this morning, say what?
Sorry, what happened this morning? And then I'll show you my shirt.
Oh, no, so yeah, so this morning I just
It's a pretty sweet shirt.
slept in way more than I should have, and then went and had chicken and waffles for brunch,
Nice.
Oh,
and
chicken
it
and
was just
waffles.
it,
Let's go.
oh my, I'm a sucker for chicken and waffles. That is one of my favorite.
Same.
It's so stinking good.
I love me some chicken
We're
and
ha-
waffles.
we're having waffles.
If you've never had Patrick, have you ever had chicken and waffles?
Nope.
It's a must.
Is it chicken fingers or like chicken? What kind of chicken? What chicken are we dealing with
So
here?
it's normally like a piece of breaded chicken breast, boneless chicken breast.
Okay.
Alex, does your shirt say everything I learned on the streets, or everything I know?
Yeah, and it's a Sesame Street shirt.
Yes.
That that's epic.
Yeah, and
Um,
it's true, man. We're all products of Sesame Street. Well, obviously of
but
Tom and Jenny Richmond, but
amen.
everything I know I learned on a little bit higher, a little bit higher.
But no, if you've never had chicken and waffles, yeah, it's a must.
Nice.
It's so stinking good. It's a piece of breaded chicken. Um, and so it's chicken and a Belgian style waffle. And
And you
they
syrup that jazz up.
oh, you definitely syrup that jazz up. Both the both the chicken and the waffle. And it's sweet and it's savory and it has protein in it and it's
because
yeah, it's
because the
that good.
protein makes it all better.
That makes it healthy.
It makes it all better. Protein,
It's got all the goods in
sir.
it.
You're eating a Snickers bar. Protein.
Hey, that sucker has 12
It's
grams
got
of
nuts in it.
protein. Thank you very much.
It's good for you.
Oh, it's funny.
12 grams.
Actually, if you give a kid a Snickers and a Red Bull before they take the if you give a kid a Snickers and a Red Bull before they take the ASVAB, they have a 30% higher chance of passing.
Okay, that's insane. That's insane. Kids don't do drugs. Red Bull is bad.
What does it say? If you can read this, you're standing on what?
You're standing too close.
Oh,
Where'd you go shopping, man?
Walmart.
Walmart. I'm digging it.
them Walmart
Most
T-shirts.
of my shirts are still like packed up.
Class.
So I went with Liz and we found the ones that were funny.
Well,
Mainly because I wear a hoodie everywhere, anywheres. So,
well, sure. Why
yeah,
not? Everywhere's. Is there an S on
everywheres.
the end of that?
There
I
is, in
like it.
fact.
Of
oh
course
yes.
there is.
We are
You
products
guys
of
freeze?
Kentucky, boys.
You'd be
It
silly
happens.
not to.
I lost you.
Silly not to.
It
Awesome.
happens. Yeah.
So both you boys are off tomorrow. Alex already got his work done. So what are you doing tomorrow?
Playing WoW.
Oh.
Oh, um,
Not gonna lie. It's all my wife
that's a
wants to do,
great
so that's what we're
question.
gonna do.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Well, enjoy that family
I need to
time.
go pick up some. I need to go pick up some stuff from. I gotta get some groceries, so I might go and get groceries first thing in the morning, and then because I want to. So I got a recipe. I tried it in a slow cooker because that's what it recommended, and I didn't like it. I
Really?
think I told you guys about this. So I did a knockoff Chinese food.
Is it going? I won't.
I mean, yeah, sure. I do. Right. You did a knockoff chicken, and we asked, how do you knock off chicken or knock off Chinese
Yeah,
chicken? Right. I got you. And
yeah, it
you
was
didn't like it?
knockoff Chinese chicken. Well, the problem was so cooking it in cooking it in a slow cooker just you know it was tender, but it didn't turn out right. Like it wasn't the right flavor profile that I was looking for.
Hmm.
So, but I loved like the recipe for the sauce that you cook it in is amazing. It's got soy and sriracha and ginger and garlic and uh, it's actually got some ketchup in it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
There's your sugar.
so it had like all the right flavors. Like I tasted the sauce before I put it on the chicken, and I was in love. Um, but because it was cooked in a slow cooker, it just it watered out, and it just didn't taste very good. Like it was okay, but it could have been so much better.
Hmm.
So what I want to do is I want to make that sauce again. I want to soak the chicken, and then I want to grill the chicken and then boil the sauce and turn the sauce more into kind of
Glaze.
like caramelize it a little
I
bit,
got
you
you.
know what I mean? And then toss the chicken in that way like those flavors get a chance to intensify and then do it that way. And I think if I grill the chicken and then I soak it in that, and then toss it in that sauce after I've cooked it down a little bit, it's so much better.
Chicken to China, the Chinese chicken,
At least that's my hope.
and your brain starts ticking.
And it's just gonna taste better. Watch the X-Files with the lights on. Man, we are just song bombing the heck out of each other tonight.
Yeah, Alex is like, I'm ready for bed. That look on his face right now.
Do
Yep.
do do do.
Yeah. Yep. Uh, good times. You know, we should try that sometime. We should try
So Alex,
a
you
cooking
and
channel.
I can do a cooking channel.
We should try that. One night one of us just cooks for the other two, though we're so far away, it would be kind of pointless. but still cook. That'd be great.
I'm gonna mail this. I'm gonna mail this to you. Don't eat it when it gets to you,
Yeah.
because
you just you just want to smell it.
I too like Listeria.
I'll just bust out mom's pie, mom's pie recipes. Here you go. Either that or it could be very uneventful. I could just throw something
So
on the
we
smoker and
mailed
sit
this
there
to each
next
other
to
a
it.
week ago, and now I'm gonna try it.
Right. About the only thing that'll last on the mail though is if you preserve it or if you jerky it. Oh, and you both have smokers.
Oh,
Dadgummit.
Sorry, man.
I know, and I have a lot of. I've got a bunch of deer jerky too.
Ah,
Mike has a dehydrator that sits outside of his bedroom.
that's not weird at all.
It's not. It makes the apartment smell amazing.
Greg, I'm now gonna have to look up Listeria.
Really?
Yeah. So Alex, my boy, you've got the question of the day. You got the flash question for this week. So what's up?
I do, in
What you got?
fact.
Do you
So,
now?
yeah. Um, it's been a weird week, fellas. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, for real.
A lot of sleepless nights, which happens. So my question is kind of cheesy, like
Cheese it up.
cheesy. Okay. So you guys remember from back in
Cheese
the
it up.
day? You
Are we
know.
are we talking smoked Gouda?
Oh no,
Mm.
no, we're talking like sharp cheddar. It's cheesy.
Mmm, good. That's good cheddar right there.
But you guys remember from back in the day, right? If you were, sick at home and, you're laying on the couch and you're stuck watching, daytime TV. And before a certain time, right? Like they run until about 6 or 7 in the morning, and then the morning shows start taking over. Infomercials, right? Always sitting down there watching like QVC or watching Billy Mays or somebody up there trying to sell some product that has been, you know, invented or that has been revolutionized. You guys remember doing that, right?
Yeah, I remember those.
So, Greg looks like he's talking, but I can't hear him. You got anything, Greg?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
From a distance. The world looks
We can't hear you, dude.
clear. His gums are flapping, but nothing's coming out.
Maybe if he switches ears, will that work?
Hello.
Gregory.
Hello.
Greg.
Oh, I'm
Hello.
Lindsay Lohan.
Oh.
Lindsay Lohan.
Oh,
Oh no, we heard that, and then it went away.
that was brief. Yeah, all I heard was Lindsay Lohan. Han.
He's got nothing.
Never tell me the
Yep.
odds.
When in actuality, the odds of them getting to that asteroid field were actually pretty high.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah, we heard
Hey
you on
G,
that one.
he's back.
hello,
Hello.
hello, hello.
Yeah, we got you.
Oh, look, I'm back.
Hey.
I didn't know you
Yeah,
left.
no, mom used to always joke about it because I would always do the. But wait, there's more.
Exactly. Well,
For 2 easy payments of 1995.
why is it always 2 easy payments? Why can't
Well,
it just
normally
be
it's
one
four.
payment?
Normally it's four, but then they'll slash 3 because they want to save all that money. I,
Real quick, I think it's because number one, like Greg said, it's more and they slash one to make you think, oh, I'm getting a good deal. And number two, maybe they charge you for one of them and you don't get the product. And so, hey, there goes your second payment. No big deal. No, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe.
know.
I don't know. That wasn't my flash
potentially.
question.
So, what is your question?
So my flash question is this, right? I was up late at night, and that's the only thing that's on television. And if you think about it, there's a lot of things that have been invented over the years. Now, some of them get sold in, like QVC or late night infomercials.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them have actually done really good, really weird things for society. And I say really weird in a very good way. So if you think back over the last, like, say, I don't know, 50 years, right? So go back to 1970. Which
Okay.
invention do you think, obviously, other than like the computer, because that's like the easy cop out, um,
Hmm.
has been the best advance in human society? Take in mind also that I take bonus points for the weirdest one.
All right. So, in the last 50 years, what has been, in our opinion, the most advancing invention?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So you're talking about a technology that's come about in the last 50 years?
Not necessarily a technology. So, any sort of invention that you can think of. And that can be anything.
Bacon wave.
My wife just said something. Hold on. What'd you say?
The bacon wave.
The bacon wave.
My wife says hers is the bacon wave.
That's not what I said mine was. It was my example.
That's not what I said. That's what I heard in the
Yep.
background.
That's definitely hers. That's what she said.
That's not what I said.
Is that the one where you can make bacon in the microwave? Mom loves that thing.
I believe so.
That's the one that you
Yeah.
can make bacon in the microwave with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bacon
Yeah. Mom loves that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mom loves that thing,
Yeah.
apparently.
All right. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm just gonna shoot from the hip. I think the most revolutionary invention in the last 50 years that has made the biggest impact on my family right now would have to be the Instapot.
That's a good one.
Yes.
And
Patrick's is
it's
the
only
Instapot.
because, dude, that thing gets used at least 3 times a week in my household, and we've put everything in it. We've only not done pudding,
Watch
which
this.
supposedly you could do pudding in these things.
You can.
Pudding, and uh, we haven't done any canning in it yet. So where you pressurize to where you can preserve things for a long time in the mason jars. So we haven't done anything like that. But just about everything else we have, rolled oats, long grain rice, soups, frozen chicken, hamburger, uh, roast.
Korean short ribs.
Oh my goodness, like the list goes on, and that thing just rocks my socks. It is so good. So now for $80 they've got an attachment that goes on the one that we have that turns it into an air fryer. Can I get an amen? um we haven't picked it up yet because we're still waiting to see if they've worked all the bugs out of it, but come on, man, to be able to use your existing thing with just a lid attachment and a couple baskets, turn it into an air fryer, that's pretty solid in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm Instapot is my go-to invention, life changing in the last 50 years.
Right on. Great.
But wait, there's more.
Oh wait, there's more.
But wait, um, shoot, I'm trying to think like
Pew
something
pew.
I use on a daily basis or something that just like really makes such a huge difference for me. You know what? I do have one. Um, and I don't know if this came about in the last couple of years or 20 years, for that matter. Am I still there?
Yep.
Still here?
Okay, just making sure you guys didn't move. Made me nervous. Um, all right, so craziest thing, well, I call it crazy. I have a mirror in my shower.
Family Channel.
Yeah,
Family
man, I
Channel.
look good, even wet.
No. No. It's literally it's a little like mirror. It's only about 6 inches in diameter. Um, that is, it's got the actually, and it goes along with probably what the reason it goes in there is what probably is my favorite invention. Have you guys used those 3M like stick anywhere tape things?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
I love those. I use them everywhere. The little hooks that you can just like, so like I put one next to the door so I can hang my keys. Um, but I have one, it hangs, I have a mirror that hangs nicely in my shower that, when I'm getting ready in the morning, I shower and shave while I'm in the shower. Um, and the convenience of that is, I love it. I don't have to, I can go and take a shower, I shave my face, get washed, get ready for the day. It just makes my life so much easier. But it's all successful because of those stupid little 3M tapes. Um, I don't know who came up with them, but they're a genius.
That's not bad.
Fair enough.
I like those two.
Now, Alex, what's your crazy invention that you absolutely love?
All right, I got two.
Oh,
I can't help it. I could not decide. So, first and foremost, my first one was started back in 1906. Okay? And it's not it it's primitive, okay? Did you guys know that the first ever um, like drip coffee machine was made in 1906?
no.
Did not.
Yep, obviously it wasn't electric, right? But they heated up hot water. They put a piece of blotting paper over the top, filled it with coffee grounds, poured water into it, and got coffee.
Nice.
It wasn't until almost 70 years later that the electric drip coffee machine was invented.
Nice.
It is something that everybody, without fail, cannot do anything without.
That's true. I love my coffee pot.
It's
I'm not
coffee.
going to argue with you. No, I'm not going to argue. That's good.
Yeah. Something I thought about. I was like, I should probably go to bed. But how about another pot of coffee first?
That
And that's what started this whole thing. When was the
sounds
coffee
about
pot
right.
invented? And then here we are.
That's funny.
But for my other strange one, oddly enough, came from a guy who, went to jail. Have you all ever used a My Pillow before?
No,
No.
that guy creeps me out.
He creeps me out as well. But I gotta say, the man makes a really good pillow.
You know he's a product of the ARC?
I did not.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. He actually after he made it big, he equipped the whole ARC that he graduated from with his My Pillows.
Wow.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's amazing.
Those jokers aren't cheap either.
No, they are not. No, they are not.
So, but yeah,
Is
he
it?
does it.
Is
He
it?
does a lot of things too. He does a My Pillow. I think he's got a body pillow, and he's got
He's got a
uh
My Travel pillow as well.
right, right.
I
And I
wouldn't
think
go for
a
My
pillow
Travel
for your
pillow.
pillow.
No, it's like it rolls up. It's probably about as big as a piece of paper.
What?
Yeah, and it
That's
rolls up
nuts.
into the pillowcase.
Nuts. Nuts. Nuts.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So who won? Who was the weirdest? Or does it matter? Doesn't matter.
I don't think it matters.
Points.
Not a
Points don't
competition.
matter.
Points don't matter. I missed that show.
I do as well. They tried to do a kind of reboot with it with Aisha Taylor. Tyler?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't the same. Greg got close. We all got to get close. Sorry.
Yep.
Oh, I was trying to do something. So like the way my camera's set up, I was gonna take a picture. Um, because you were close to your screen, Alex,
I
and
don't really
I
have
can
a
only see
choice.
half your face. Well, I could only see half your face, so I was gonna try and put my half next to your half and take a screenshot. Patrick's just gonna take a picture of his eyeballs.
I can see your screen.
I, I love it.
So my wife tells me I have two major faults.
Okay.
I don't listen, and something else.
Yes.
Hey, what did 50 Cent do when he got hungry?
58.
Oh no.
He 58. Yep. uh, my family branded me as a failure. Then I invented an invisibility cloak. If only they could see me now. Oh, this one's too close to home. What do you call a row of 10 rabbits jumping backwards?
I have no idea.
A receding hairline.
No.
What kind of noise does a witch's
Before
vehicle make?
Broom, 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 broom.
Broom, broom. Sorry.
This is fine. Scared the postman today by going to the door completely naked. I'm not sure what scared him more, my naked body or the fact that I knew where he lived. Oh, I should have read that one before I read that one. That's bad.
um,
Oh, why are demons fat?
why are demons fat?
Because they hate exercising.
Yeah. My boss told me to have a good day, so I went home.
A ham sandwich walks into a bar and orders a beer. The bartender
um,
says, "We don't serve food here."
Yeah.
And what does the sandwich say?
That's just how it ends.
That's how it ends.
That's how it ends.
Sundays are always a little sad, but the day before is a
What's that?
Saturday.
It's a sadder day.
Sadder.
Got it. I can't do
I think we've said this one. I have a Russian friend who's a sound engineer, and a check 1 2, and a check 1 2.
That's nice. Why can't skeletons play church music?
Oh,
They ain't got no soul. They ain't got no soul.
Close. They don't have any organs.
Why is cold water so insecure?
because it's not hot.
Because it's never cold hot.
Oh, it's never called hot. Gotcha. Oh, here's an old throwback. Robin says, the
Oh.
Batmobile isn't starting. Batman, did you charge the battery? Robin, what on earth is a Terry?
That
What did the green grape say to the purple grape?
I'm better than you.
I'm better than you. That's nice. Breathe, dang it, breathe.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
did the
man.
accountant say while auditing a document?
I don't know.
I don't know.
This is taxing.
What do you call a fish with 2 knees?
With 2 knees?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm
Two
thinking
knees.
tuna fish, but that's not right.
A
Not
toonie, a
toonie,
toonie, a toonie, a toonie fish.
a toonie fish.
That's a Grandpa D joke right there.
Mm-hmm. And finally, what do you call a fear of giants?
Mm. I don't know.
Fee-fi-phobia.
Oh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us. It really has been a blessing. We've crossed that hour-long mark, and you've hung with us this long, so thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are your brothers in arms. This is episode 41. Again, if you'd like to join us live, you don't have to be in the same room with us. You can actually join us on twitch.tv/brothersinarmspodcast. I'm watching it now. We had one other person pop in for a little bit, and now they're gone. But seriously, folks, if you want to hang out with us, we typically meet Sundays at 9 o'clock.
Ish.
Twitch.tv it's a free app, and it's a free sign up, and just come in, chat with us, talk with us, have fun with us. Or if you just like getting it pure and unfiltered through your podcast, you can find us anywhere podcasts are done or sold. This one's for free. You can also find past episodes of the online version of this visual that you get put up here. You can find that on YouTube at Brothers in Arms Podcast. And finally, our Twitter handle is at your BIA Podcast. So that's all of the fun stuff. That's all the jazz. Fellas, got any parting remarks?
I always have a parting remark, Patrick.
Oh yeah, what would that be, Greg?
Drink water, change your socks, and take Motrin.
It's a good plan. As I get older, that seems to be more of my daily. So I got you.
It's the cure. It's the cure-all. Cures everything.
Sounds good. Alex?
You think?
I would like to go home for the holidays. So, people, please wear your mask. If you go out in public, just wear the mask. Let's
Amen.
get this over with so I could actually see my family this Christmas.
Thanks, Alex. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you to take care of yourself. You know, take care of your heart. Make sure that you find those moments where you can stop, where you can rest, where you can recharge, where you can renew your mind, and just take it easy. Because folks, nobody else is gonna take it easy for you. You got to do it yourself. So
Mm,
find time to rest, find time to recharge, and then get back out there and do what you're called to do. So guys, we are your brothers in arms. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We truly appreciate you. We love you. Have a wonderful week. And we hope to see you again here next Sunday at 9 o'clock. Guys, I love you.
Love you too,
love you
brother
too,
man.
brother.
All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy.
Nah.
Bye.
Bye.